Hi, this is Console of Micronesia, or Console of Microtransactions on Discord. There is a new version of the Warsword Conquest beta for Mountain Blade Warband, a mod that's the Warhammer, basically, themed mod for Mountain Blade Warband that came out. There's a lot of buzz about it. Got some cool stuff like magic and some more expanded factions and things like that. And I had a little bit of trouble installing it at first. Some of the instructions are a little weird. A few people had trouble installing it, but it's really not that hard. So I'm going to walk through it and see if we can figure out how to do it here. So obviously just look up Warsword Conquest. It's going to be on ModDB. I already have it up here. Then just go straight to the files. You're going to download it with this link. Should be easy to download. Once you have that downloaded, it's going to give you a little zip, a little archive. You got to use 7-zip. You can't use WinRAR. Use 7-zip. That's what I used. WinRAR will just tell you that it's corrupted. So once you have it 7-zip, just extract it wherever, and that'll give you a little folder called Warsword Conquest Winds of Magic Edition. You're going to take that folder and you're going to move it into the Mountain Blade Warband modules folder. So basically, Mountain Blade Warband in the common Steam apps, Steam program files, whatever your local disk or whatever. You're going to take it and move it into the modules folder, which is basically if you have any other mods. See, I've got like Bear Force Star Wars mod, 1257 AD, which is cool. Viking Conquest. So Warsword is going to go in here. Once you have Warsword in here, you're going to go into it, and I have the most recent. You should probably have the most recent version of Mountain Blade Warband. It'll update with Steam. In the Warsword Conquest folder, there is a file folder called 1.170exe. That basically, you copy the exe in here, go back out to your Mountain Blade Warband, the overall folder, and there is the Mountain Blade Warband application. It's Mountain Blade Warband exe, and you're basically make a copy of that so that you have it set aside if you want to play the normal game with the most recent version. But to play Warsword Conquest, you got to take the exe from that 1.70 whatever folder and take that exe and copy it in here, and then just replace the file in the destination folder because it's going to replace this. That's why you have to have a copy. So that makes it that makes the mod compatible with the version. Otherwise, it's not compatible with the most recent version of Mountain Blade Warband that's most updated. Once you've done that, there is another folder in the Mountain Blade Warband folder overall, and it is called Textures HD. Let me see. I have it here. Textures HD. It has a bunch of the default Mountain Blade Warband stuff. So in order for Warsword to work, according to their instructions, you have to remove that folder from the Mountain Blade Warband folder and just set that aside. So you have it for when you do want to play native Mountain Blade Warband. So once you have the exe file replaced and you have the Textures HD folder taken out, then anytime you want to play Warsword Conquest, you just go into the modules, the Warsword Conquest folder, in the modules folder, in your Mountain Blade Warband folder. Then you have to launch it. You can't use the default like Steam launcher or the default Warband launcher. You have to use the in the Warsword Conquest folder, there's a folder called WSE, and in there is a application called the WSE loader, and then just make a shortcut so that you can launch it from desktop. And once you have a shortcut, you can just click on that shortcut and it'll load up Warsword Conquest, and it is good to go. Alright.